Next up, a man who's punched more holes in the woke liberal agenda than he has traffic wardens, and he's certainly punched a lot of those. It's Straight Talking with Richard Yewtree! Hello! Hello, looking forward to this. Hello, I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. And this is Straight Talking, where we fight to return Britain to the good old days, when you could legally kick a hippie and light up on a maternity ward. With me tonight is Carol Vorderman. It's the last in the series, hold tight. I am. Our top story. Minister for Common Sense, Esther McVey, has ordered a crackdown on civil servants wearing rainbow lanyards. Your thoughts, Carol?
My thoughts?
Yes.
My thoughts about Esther McVey?
I'd like you to follow what it says on the auto cue, please.
Lovely word. Richard, the whole thing... Can I do it in Esther McVey voice?
Whatever you like.
Makes me sick. If there's one thing I, Carol Vorderman, strongly believe, other than the countdown is better now than it's ever been before, it's that people should pipe down and stay out of things that don't concern them. If you've got an opinion about rainbow lanyards or Europe or the Conservative Party, what I say is keep it to your bloody self and wind your beautiful, shapely neck in. I think that's enough, isn't it?
Keep going.
You don't find me mouthing off on social media. I stay at home like a good woman should, doing my chores, cooking delicious meals for the menfolk, and watching Countdown, which, as I may have mentioned, just goes from strength to strength.
It's a fantastic programme. There's more, but there's more.
I reckon the whole rainbow lanyards thing is just another woke conspiracy I can put two and two together and make, I don't know, whatever it is. Maths isn't meant for women, Richard.
Correct.
Still, now we can get on with the real business in this section, doing things that aren't in the script that the host is not expecting.
Thanks for that, Carol. Stop.
Wait a minute. There's only room for one countdown queen. One countdown queen. Some more. It's me. I'm Marianne Mashiri, the news presenter with the happy fingers. Yes, the real countdown queen is here. Wig off, moustache off. Okay. What are you laughing at? Guys, can I get a countdown, please? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... Oh, sorry. 3, 2, 1... Thank you, everyone. You do it. I can't do it. Auntie is literally watching. Hello, how are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, this is Straight Talking. I'm Marianne Mashiri. In this special report, I come face to face one of the most appalling people in the history of British television. And his name is Joe Lycett. Among his crimes, he's responsible for the relentless bullying of two middle-aged Birmingham women.
They deserve it.
Just this week, he dressed up in a ridiculous costume at the BAFTAs in order to steal an award that rightfully belonged to Anton Deck.
Yeah, fair enough.
And worst of all, he placed fake news stories in the press that made British journalists, not me mind, look a bit silly. Joe Lycett, do you have anything to say in your defence? No, auto cue, please. Thank you. Good.
Well done. Marion, I don't know what to say other than I, Joe Lycett, am basically a living piece of dog shit with eyes. You've got me banged to rights. British journalists are the best in the world, especially if they work for my favourite newspaper of all, the Daily Mail. I also regret those things I said to Liz Truss, and I would like to apologise to her in person, where if she's here, I'm going to shit a brick. Were it not for the fact that if we met face-to-face, I would be prevented from getting close enough to shake hands by the sheer length of my erection. By the way, if anyone from Love Productions is watching this, please take me back on the sewing bee, because now Channel 4 have found me out. I'll otherwise spend the rest of my life hanging back out around the back of the bull ring, tossing off bad lads for 50p a time. Yes, that's all I'll be able to afford to pay them. Also, can I just say how wonderful all my team are? I agree with that. I'm just so glad they made me read all this out, and I look forward to seeing them all again soon at the court case for my inappropriate touching.
Well, that was Straight Talking with me, Marianne Mashiri, and him, Joe Lycett, and also Carol Vorderman and Richard Yewtree. And I can confirm, nothing was proved.
That's amazing. Oh, my God. Oh, my word. Oh, God.
Can I get friggin'... I'm trying! Put your hands inside out!
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Hello! I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. You're watching Straight Talking, the show where we never apologise, never retract, never negotiate, never put the toilet seat down, never allowed within 200 feet of your ex-wife without agreement in writing from an officer of the court. Sorry, I forgot where I was then. With me tonight is Paddy McInness. Hello. Our top story. Despite resistance led by Liz Truss, the House of Commons voted to introduce a phased ban on smoking. Your thoughts on this, Paddy?
Well, young people...
The auto-cue's there for a reason.
Richard, once again, the only person talking sense is Liz Truss. In Britain, we've always been free to make our own mistakes. From the age of 4 years old, I've been smoking 90 a day. And as a result, I was voted healthiest person in Bolton.
Oh, that sounds about right, too.
Yes. Yes, now I have a serious respiratory problems. That's because of the bloody COVID vaccine, which, as we all know, was designed by Gary Lineker to everyone poofy. It hasn't worked on me, oh no, because as they gave me the injection, I was singing the national anthem. And looking at a picture of Margaret Thatcher.
Keep reading. What else were you doing, Paddy?
And cracking one out.
Yes, lovely.
I tell you, they were right to make me sit still for 15 minutes after that one.
Powerful stuff, Paddy. Thanks for sharing your genuine life experience with us. Next. Lovely. Meghan Markle is launching her own brand of strawberry jam. Your thoughts on that, Paddy?
I quite like strawberry
I think you'll find your answer on the auto-cue.
I can't stand Meghan Markle, Richard. And I look forward to reading that report in the Daily Mail, where everything you see is true. Oh, fucking hell. Especially everything you read about me, Paddy McInness.
Oh, how interesting.
I'm not buying Meghan Markle's jam. I'm as likely to spend my money on jam from Meghan Markle as I am to buy Prince Andrew's, this is not good, guide to not hanging out with paedophiles.
I didn't write this. These are all your views.
I just hope Harry gets shot of her soon so he can make things up with his dad. Oh. That's punchy.
Go on. Make things up with his dad.
Who is, of course, James Hewitt.
I think you made your views, and they very much are your views, Paddy, very clear. I'd now like to take a moment to welcome a new member of the straight-talking family. It's over for you. You can rest. It's our new weather girl, Jordan Gray's here.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Richard, you disgusting piece of human shit. I realise I can say anything I like because you are physically incapable of hearing anything a woman says.
Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. She's easy on the eye, isn't she? So what's the weather like this week?
Well, this week there's been a lot of hot air rising from the far right, otherwise known as the Cass report. Dark clouds coming in this evening, but no darker than the depths of your soul, Richard, as you wander alone, knowing that the last face you see before you die will be the Babe Station model on your premiere in TV, as you auto-asphyxiate in the early hours of Christmas morning.
Wonderful! Jordan Gray, everyone! I'd love to get hold of what's under her skirt.
It's a penis, Richard. I have a penis.
Wonderful, wonderful. That was Straight Talking. I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. Back to you, Joe. I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. And this is Straight Talking, the show where straight people get to have their say. Straight people like me, Richard Yewtree. In fact, I can prove how straight I am because I'm sitting next to a woman right now, and under this desk I've got wood as big as the Sycamore Gap. With me is Lorraine Kelly.
Hello.
Wasn't expecting that. It's called TV presenting, love. Watch and learn. Our top story, Rishi Sunak has passed his long-awaited Rwanda bill. Your thoughts, Lorraine?
Rubbish.
If you could direct your eyes to the auto cue.
Bad.
If you just read what it says under the name Lorraine.
Richard, I'm Lorraine Kelly. If there are three things I love, those things are sofas, showbiz gossip. Deporting immigrants to Rwanda! They're a menace to this country. And you know the worst of the lot, Bruno Tonioli. I can't stand that mincing, soft shoe shuffling, you silly fister coming over here and stealing jobs that could be done by hard-working British people like Antoine Dubé. The Rwanda plan is going to solve all our problems. Hospitals and schools falling apart doesn't matter. We've got a Rwanda plan. Potholes in the road? Who cares? We've got a Rwanda plan. Birmingham City Council going completely bankrupt. Fuck every single person in Birmingham. We've got a Rwanda plan.
Lovely stuff, Lorraine. You took the words right out of my mouth there. Next, Donald Trump's court case over paying hush money to Stormy Daniels continues in the US. For the latest, let's head over to our US correspondent, Kyle Smith-Bino. Hello, Kyle.
Hey there. Well, Richard, it's a dying shame.
Do another voice, different voice. Try.
Well, Richard, it's a dying shame that all Donald Trump, y'all, is in court, y'all, at y'all. It's much better how you guys handle it over there in the United States of Kingdom. If a rich white guy hands over a load of cash to stop people talking about whether he had sex with them, you don't drag that guy up in a court of law. You just let him carry on being Duke of York.
Fabulous stuff there from our satellite link-up. Thank you. Finally, there were protests from the far right as the nation marks St George's Day. Your thoughts, Lorraine?
Terrible.
I think you'll find your answers on the auto cue.
I tell you what, Richard.
I'm having such a lovely time.
St George's Day makes me proud to be English. Good old England with their English food, English accents. I can't say the next bit. And the England football team. Thank God I'm not one of those miserable Scottish bastards. Oh dear, I would rather spend the rest of my life as Ed Ball's jockstrap than have to be one of those tartan-wearing shortbread fetishists. You've as much chance as getting a smile out of a Scot as you are getting to have a bath. In fact, I hate them so much, I'm perfectly happy to smash a statue of Scottish national icon Dave Fry's Bobby here and now on live television.
Oh, wow, OK. Yes, go for it then, Lorraine.
Dave Fry's... I'm so sorry.
Wow. She's very aggressive, Lorraine. You really got into that, didn't you?
I actually found that disturbingly quite good. Very good fun.
You heard it here first. Those are entirely the views of Lorraine Kelly and no sense the views of me, Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. Back to you, Joe. Oh, shit. Hello, I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. And this is Straight Talking, where straight, white, decent people finally get to have their say. Unfiltered, unedited, untamed, unafraid, unable to get access to our own children, and unusually angry in the presence of all women. It's basically exactly like Good Morning Britain. With me tonight is my fellow alpha male, Danny Dyer. Strap in, hold tight. First up, Danny, Prince Andrew's been in the news after nearly running over a dog. Your thoughts on this?
Well, I think, you know...
You'll find what you think on the autocue.
Right, here we go.
Yes.
Richard, I, Danny Dyer, have no hesitation in saying on live telly that Prince Andrew, you...
Sorry for that. Disgusting language.
Prince Andrew is my hero. I suppose the woke brigade would prefer Greta Thunberg. but she's not fit to lick Prince Andrew's boots or appear in a photograph with him because she's too old. Do you know Prince Andrew's greatest achievement, Richard?
No, I don't.
It's that he's not a sex offender. There is no one more famous for not being a sex offender than Prince Andrew.
Oh.
Whenever people see him, they say, "Oh, look, there's Prince Andrew."
Yes, carry on.
He's not a sex offender. Prince Andrew is so much not a sex offender that they should open a register with his name on it called the Not Sex Offender. I, Danny Dyer, would trust Prince Andrew with my life, and I'd happily go on the pool with him. He can warm up the oven and I'll stick in the turkey.
Lovely stuff. Lovely image, really painting a picture with words there, Danny. Finally, the Dorset knob throwing contest is back after 5 years. The contest involves the tossing of knobs. Bear with me. A hard biscuit similar to dry, stale bread. Your thoughts, Danny?
Well, I suppose it's an interesting one, isn't it?
Do stick with the autocue.
Richard, if an Englishman has any freedom at all, then he should have the freedom to gobble knobs whenever the fancy takes him.
Quite right.
I'm always partial to a nice crisp knob. I like them dusted with flour, warm to the touch, and so hard you can feel it at the back of your throat for days. I'll happily swallow all kinds of knobs, Richard. White or brown.
Oh, we're not prejudiced.
And always like a little bit of butter to help them slide in more easily. Or is that a knob?
Yes.
I'll happily chomp on it right here and now on live telly.
There you go. Got a bit dry. Bit dry?
Bit dry, yeah.
Was that delicious enough to be the work of Big Zoo? That was Danny Dyer guzzling knobs alongside me, Richard Yewtree. Nothing with Pro. Back to Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Hello, I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. And this is Straight Talking, the show where straight people get to have their say. Pronouns? How about a verb? Off. with me tonight is Sue Perkins.
You're terrible. You're a dreadful human being.
And our top story. Losses in the local elections point to a tough time ahead for the Conservatives. What's your opinion, Sue?
They can do one. Goodbye.
No, I think you'll find what you really think on the auto cue.
Richard, I want every single person watching this to believe me when I say I, Sue Perkins, love the Conservative Party.
Oh.
This result is a farce. If we want decent election results, we need to start taking the vote away from people who don't deserve it. You know who I'm talking about. Women, students... Anyone who's ever thought so much of the concept of The Guardian. Did I say women?
Yes.
People who don't smoke in hospitals.
Why?
Marcus Rashford.
Bastard!
Women.
Bitches!
Anyone who comes from another country, including Scotland.
Shithole.
Anyone who's read a book. Anyone who's ever read a book that they didn't get off a trolley in prison. Women!
Yes!
Stormzy!
Oh.
And I tell you else... Not Stormzy. I tell you else who shouldn't have the vote, Richard. Women!
Oh, God.
I don't think anyone should vote. I think we should become a dictatorship with me, Sue, as emperor.
Wow.
Which is obviously how a dictatorship works, with me as an emperor. My first move would be to get rid of low-traffic neighbourhoods that create such problems. My second is to declare nuclear war on Belgium.
That's right, Sue. Finally, someone said it. Really nice, really nice. The BBC have confirmed a new one-off episode of the sitcom Gavin and Stacey. Your thoughts, Sue?
I mean, I haven't given it much thought, to
Not
be honest.
what it says on the auto
Good for
cue.
them. Gavin...
You've given it lots of thought, actually, Sue.
Gavin and Stacey is an abomination, Richard. This is awful. I share a birthday with Ruth. And as all decent people know, the English and Welsh bloodlines should never mix. Should remain separate at all times. But what do you expect from the BBC, or as I like to call them very quietly, the bastard corporation, open brackets, bastards, close brackets. You know one of the worst things about the BBC, Richard.
Yes.
I mean, I'm preaching to the converted. The worst... You know what the worst show is on all of their channels? The biggest sparkling turd on the whole glittering mountain of shit? EastEnders. Tell you who the worst characters are. Those two bald gits, the Mitchell brothers.
He's angry.
Nancy boys acting like hard men. Off screen, they're all muscle. On screen, but off screen, they're Darcy Bustle. The only good thing about the Mitchell brothers... Oh, here he comes.
Oh,
the only thing about the Mitchell brothers, where they're on screen together, if you squint a bit, they look like a nice pair of ladies' boobs. One slightly redder than the other.
Very good, very good. We've all been thinking it, Sue. I'm glad you had the courage to say it. You can rest now. Finally, a real treat for nearly all of us. Please welcome back our weather girl, Jordan Gray.
Hello, Richard. You gammon-shaped waste of a moustache.
Oh, it's great to have her back.
And you still don't listen to a single thing I actually say because you're too busy staring at my tits.
What a wonderful story. I confess I didn't take it all in. I was mesmerised by the girls there.
Thank you, Richard. They're made of silicone, just like the fleshlight you keep in the glove box of your Kia Picanto, so you can pleasure yourself in the car park of Battersea Dogs Home.
Lovely. And what's the weather like this week, Jordan?
Well, as you can see, there's a deep depression all over the country, which the government has just announced it will no longer be giving benefits for. There will be a small amount of hope rising over the weekend as council election results continue to come in, followed by a fresh front of anxiety battering the UK as we realise we're in for 5 years of Keir Starmer. Slowly letting down the country so the UK soon resembles nothing more than a punctured bouncy castle covered in racist graffiti and human sick.
Gorgeous stuff, gorgeous stuff. If I still had a wife, I'd leave her. Jordan Gray, everyone! Lovely stuff. That was Straight Talking, and I've been Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved! Back to you, Joe! I'm Richard Yewtree. Nothing was proved. And this is Straight Talking, the show where straight people tackle straight issues and give it to you straight. It's where we deal with the big questions, like are lesbians responsible for the decline of the British car manufacturing industry? And is oat milk turning our children gay? Yes. With me tonight is Jamila Jamil.
I can't believe... My career's gonna end.
Stick with me, love. You might actually go places. Our top story. It's just empty paper. Right across Europe. Blah! People are preparing for this weekend's Eurovision Song Contest. Your thoughts, Jamila?
I think it's lovely.
Well, the autocue's there for a reason. Good luck.
Richard, there is nothing that disgusts me, Jamila Jamil, thanks, more than all homosexuals. It's not the Eurovision Song Contest anymore, it's the Eurovision Fisting Festival of Fisting. Say no to the woke indoctrination, Richard. I personally turn down all offers from companies that wave the rainbow flag, no matter how helpful it would be to my American career.
What?
Marvel? No thanks.
Piss off!
Netflix? On your bike.
Wankers!
Disney?
Disney?
Sling your hooks, you bunch of mouse fetishist cartoon nonces.
What?
And as is this still me?
Yeah, that's still you, yes. This is your opinions.
My life. Okay, as for Eurovision, I won't be watching it until the United Kingdom entry is Nigel Farage farting football chants into a jar of pickled eggs. God bless the patriarchy.
Powerful stuff, Jamila. I look forward to explaining all that to your agent. Up next, viewers of the new series of Clarkson's Farm are all talking about the heartbreaking scenes with a new family of piglets. Your thoughts on that, Jamila?
Yeah, the autocue tells a different... Oh,
no,
sorry.
that's my line.
That's it.
Yes, the autocue tells a different story. You read a bit under Jamila, love, all right.
Richard, I love Jeremy Clarkson. He stands for all the things that make this country great. Integrity.
Yes.
Plain speaking.
Correct.
And punching junior employees in the face because they didn't get your din-din.
And now we have Clarkson's Farm, the show that answers the question, how many pigs could a punchy prick pick if a punchy prick could pick pigs?
Oh, very good.
I'll say that again. How many pigs could a punchy prick pick if a punchy prick could pick pigs? And now I'll say it faster.
Oh, William!
How many pigs could a punchy prick pick if a punchy prick could pick pigs?
Hooray! Final bit now of your career.
I was just sorry the camera cut away from those dead pigs so quickly. But then you can't leave a lot of pigs lying dead for long in a field in Oxfordshire before David Cameron turns up.
You're only telling the truth, Travila. They can't touch you for it. Finally, I love a weather front, and our weather girl's got one of the finest fronts in the business. Please welcome Jordan Gray.
Hello, Richard, you bigoted ballsack with eyes.
Lovely stuff. What's the weather like?
Well, I thought we might look at the US this week. On the eastern seaboard, things are looking rather stormy, especially if you're a balding orange sex pest with a cashew nut for a penis. And I can see that you're still not listening to a single thing I actually say. Hello, Richard. Students, lesbians, gender-neutral toilets, Gareth Southgate taking a knee, Meghan Markle...
Language! Don't you dare say that!
Oh, my God, we've actually broken through. OK, Richard, stay with me, OK? This whole time, I've just wanted you to notice me, and I know I've been insulting you a lot, but it's because it's just a mask for a lot of deep-down, very sexual desires.
I feel exactly the same. I feel the same, John.
You are the man of my dreams, Richard. You're so strong, and you're so smart, and you always leave the toilet seat up, which, as a transgender woman, I really appreciate. And I just want to feel your moustache pricking every single part of my body, including the one you're thinking of right now.
My darling, shall we kiss?
Of course not. I'm taking the piss, you prick.